Libra, hi Libra, how are you today? I am Empress Lazuli and you are your empire. Thank you so much for joining me for your September 2020 Divine Session. We're going to dive right in because something's not fair right now. Something's not equal with my Libras, and I know you guys are the scales and you want things to be reciprocated, okay? So let's dive right in to see exactly what's going on. With the Six of Cups, it definitely has to do with a loving relationship that's going on, a situation, okay? Could be having to do with your childhood. And it could just be a connection or a relationship that you're in right now that is causing you to reminisce on certain. Look at your energy just showing up. Okay, some situation is not fair to you. Like you're approaching this connection, okay, with a lot of class, with a lot of like royal, type vibe. You're trying to bring the best that you have to the situation, and I don't feel that you feel that you're being matched right now, okay? I feel like give me more on the Six of Cups, please. Like you're wanting to, like, okay, let's put it this way. This is a Six of Cups, and the Empress is 3, okay? So Libra is like, I'm bringing my half. Where's your half? Okay? I'm bringing my half to the table. Where's your half? Let me get one more for the Six of Cups. Can we clarify the Six of Cups for Libra, please? Okay? And I love how confident this Empress shows that you are. Like, you're confident in the fact that you're bringing what you need to bring to the table in order for this relationship to be working out in a more positive way, for this connection to be working out. Let's see. Yeah, and with this Queen of Swords here, this is also your energy. You're definitely speaking up to tell this person at this time, like, look, things are not fair right now. I'm not feeling like there's fairness going on. I feel like I'm bringing the best that I have to the table. I'm doing my best to make lemonade out of these lemons that you're giving me, okay? But it's not fair. Okay, this connection is a little bit off right now with the Six of Cups, with these cards to clarify. These are both Libra energy. The Empress is Taurus Libra, and the Queen of Swords is Gemini Libra Aquarius for this energy. Okay? This could be a female, so either you or there's a female that you're dealing with. That's a Libra for anyone that's cross-watching. Okay? Or you're just in this nurturing type energy. Like you're not trying to just hurt this person's feelings and like be rude and not consider people's feelings or this other person's feelings, but you're definitely in a state where you're like, I'm not trying to be rude, but this is not fair. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but you're not bringing the same energy to the table that I am. And I don't want to keep, like, I'm seeing clearly now that this is not an equally yoked situation. Okay? In the past with the Two of Pentacles, you could have known that this person could not bring to the table the same amount that you can. You see how one of the pentacles is lower than the other one? Okay? So in the past, when you got with this person, when you started trying to like build with them, this could be a business venture for some of you. When you got into business with this person, when you started building the relationship with this person, you were more than likely like well aware that they couldn't bring as much as you could to the table. Okay? You were probably well aware of that, but you still were like, we can make it work. You know, like Libras always do. Like, we can make it work. This can be balanced. I'll just, move this way and that way so that it can be balanced. I'll just, juggle it a little bit. We can juggle this. We can handle this to make everyone happy. Clarify this Two of Pentacles, please, for Libra. I'll shuffle. Okay. Definitely has to do with the relationship for a lot of you. Okay. You knew that they weren't bringing as much as you could to make the situation work. So you were trying to juggle with them and like make it work, even though you knew they weren't bringing as much to the table as you, just to keep the peace, just so that you guys could be in a relationship, just so that you could, you know, be in love. You're like, okay, I'll do this and this and that. Okay, you could have been this person here with the higher cup, and this person's coming at you with a lower cup, and you're like, it's okay, just, you know, you're bringing what you have. Okay, but I feel like with this person reaching out to your cup, they knew that your cup was more valuable than this. Okay, they knew your value was more than their value and what you had to bring to the table. Like, look at what you're wearing. You're wearing a white dress, a nice denim jacket. Like, you took time to put care into like your appearance and all this, and this person's just coming to the table like not dingy, but look at their shorts, how they're like cut at the bottom. You know, you were accepting of this person for how they came to you, and you saw the potential in their relationship. So you were like, we can make it work. We can, you know, we can work with each other. Okay. But with the Six of Cups, I feel like as time went by, wow, you anticipated that this person would mature, but I feel like they went the other way around. Okay. You anticipated that this person would get better with their maturity and that they would grow up. Okay. And they've actually become more of a kid. You see, like, you're this person and they're this person. Okay. And then this was in the past when you first got with them. You were like, okay, it's not that much of a difference. Like, you can get better, blah, blah, blah. And now look, you're this person, and this person is the person you're dealing with. And then where's their cup? Where's their cup? They're not even bringing a cup to the table anymore. Look. And if they are bringing a cup, if they did give you a cup, it's empty. Okay? So again, as I said, it's not equal. You're coming to the table with all of this, and they're coming with this empty cup. That's not equal. That's not fair. Okay? And so I definitely see you speaking up at this time to tell this person, look, like, when we got together, we both knew that things weren't equal. Like, I brought more to the table, and I was expecting that you would continue to grow, to meet me and match me so that we could be a bit more equally yoked. And like, instead, you've backpedaled and gone the opposite way. And like, what is going on here? Okay? I feel like you called this person out and was like, what's going on? Like, how are you a kid now? How are you more childish now than you were when I got with you? Like, what did they do that at? Okay? I didn't get with you to babysit. Like, I didn't get with you to be your mom. I didn't get with you to be your dad. I got with you to be in a relationship, you know? And the only reason that I kind of like got into this was because I was like, I saw the potential, and I chose to like make do with what, you know, whatever you had. I was like, come as you are type energy. Okay. So we have the High Priestess here for how you'd like to move forward. Yeah, like, clarify, High Priestess, please. Clarify, High Priestess, please. I mean, you have to acknowledge that you had a role to play in how the situation turned out. Like, you have a role to play. You did, you know, accept this person for how they were. So you can't sit there and be completely, like, you can't just be blaming this person completely. Like, it's like you have to take some ownership as well in the situation. With the High Priestess clarified by the Strength card here moving forward, I feel like you want to do the best that you can to be as open with this person as you can when it comes to your intuition. Like, you want to be honest about how you're feeling. I feel like you've held back a lot of your feelings for the sake of this relationship to kind of keep the peace and keep the balance and keep them happy. But moving forward, you're like, I want to be able to be honest with them. I want to be able to tell them how I really feel about the situation being imbalanced. I want to tell them. I'm sick of hiding this. I'm sick of having all of this like even with Gemini, I just did the Gemini reading. You could be Gemini. I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, or you have Gemini in your chart. Like you're sick of dealing with having to hold back on what you have to say, and you want the strength to continue to just you need to have the strength and the courage to move forward and actually speak up on what you have to say. And I feel like this Leo season is when you kind of found that voice for yourself. This Leo new moon just happened. This new moon happened in Leo. So with this strength card, Anna was in Leo season, okay? So it was definitely heavy Leo energy that we've just left in the past week. All right, so you definitely want to move forward and be confident and tell this person how you feel. Communicate with them and tell them like how you're really feeling instead of holding back just to keep the peace and keep the balance, because you know that's no good. Like there's too much that you know, there's too much that you feel on the inside, there's too much information that you have on this relationship that you're not sharing with this person. So I feel that moving forward, you definitely want to communicate that. The obstacle, like you may not be as honest with them as you need to be at this time. You may be trying to like still sugarcoat things and like, you know, consider people's feelings at this time, okay? But where were your feelings, Libra, when they sat here and became a whole child in front of your eyes? Like they became a whole child in front of your very eyes. Like where were their feelings for you in terms of having to baby them? Where were their feelings for you in terms of, you know, saying, wow, I know that Libra already is coming to the relationship with more than me, so I need to step my game up and grow instead of digress. What would their, you know what I mean? Where was their feelings for you when all of this was going down throughout the relationship and you sat back and, you know, gave them time and space, 12-12? Where was the justice for you? Okay? What was the justice? So with this King of Swords, I feel like there is an honesty hour that you need to have with this person where you put feelings to the side, you put emotions to the side, and you just step up into that Libra communication mode and you say, look, this is how I see things. This is what it is. And this is how we need to take action moving forward in order for me to feel like I can still be in this relationship. If not, it's cut on period. Okay, there is like a ruthlessness that you need to have with this person to a degree so that they can feel you, so that they can hear you, so that they can know that you're about that life and that you're serious, because you've been very lenient for a long time now. And so with you just being like, oh, I don't think things are fair, like, you know, I don't think things are fair, blah, blah, blah. Like you being like that, Libra, is not going to do anything. You need to be like, look, okay, I've sat back and I've watched and tried to let you do your own thing and move at your own time. But it's been 6 years now, okay? And you've become a whole child before my eyes. And you used to be at least a teenager. How do we, like, if you don't get this stuff together, then we can't do this anymore. You know, straight like that. Like some of you need to just boss up and tell them how you feel and open up to them completely and tell them, because your intuition is wanting you to speak up. Your intuition is wanting you to tell them how you feel. Okay? And it's going to take strength. You're used to just sitting back and letting them do what they want to do and trying to keep the peace for the sake of balance and to make everybody stay happy. But what about your happiness? Okay? Sometimes, Libra, we need to tap into that masculine energy within us, male or female, to let people know that you can't just come and walk all over me. Libra is a masculine sign, so it wants to get things done. How are we going to progress into having our own family? How are we going to own our own house one day? How are we going to take vacations like we want to if you're sitting here becoming a whole child and I'm the only breadwinner, I'm the only provider in the situation? That's not fair. Okay? That's imbalanced. Okay? So moving forward, justice. This is your card here too, Libra. This is the scales. This is justice. This is you speaking your mind. You see how that sword is upright? This is you speaking your mind and saying, you know what? I don't care about your feelings. I care about justice. I care about equality. I care about balance. Okay, that Ma'at energy. Is your heart heavier or lighter than the feather? You've had enough time to get things right. And right now, you need to know that things are not equal. And I see that, and I know that. And if you don't get things together to help create that equality so that I can feel more balanced in the relationship, we have to dead this. Clarify justice, please. Libra, you deserve that balance, okay? You deserve that balance, okay? 5 of Cups popped out. This person is not, like, when you tell them, when you just come out and say this, okay, it could be a little bit shocking to the person, all right? But they might be like trying to basically not throw a tantrum, but they might be like sad, or they might like burst into tears, or like kind of be shocked by the information that you give them, okay? Because obviously they're not used to you like bossing up like this on them. They're used to you being the like nurturing energy, like, oh, it's okay that you can't pay rent this month, like I'll pay it for both of us. And then they're like, are you sure? Thank you. Oh my gosh, like what would I do without you? I'm so broke. And you're like, oh, it's okay. It's only like, you know, I've only been paying the rent the whole year. You know, what's another month? You know, like they're used to you being in that energy, and then you hit them, bam, with the, I can't do this no more. You need to step your cookies up or it's over. And they're like, what? With this 5 of Cups, okay? They, as soon as you say all that, all they see is like you leaving and like exiting the door. Like, but instead of focusing on crying, they need to be focused on bossing up and getting better so that they can have this balance. You see how this two is behind them? They need to be focused on this, but instead they're focused on crying over spilt milk. They're focused on being in their feelings and, oh, you never talked to me like this and you never did this. Yeah, so, okay, stop crying over spilled milk and focus on getting and focus on bringing a cup that's actually worth something. Bringing a cup that can stand next to mine. Focus on that, okay? Don't focus on all this stuff that we've been through and all the da-da-da-da-da, whatever you've done for me. It didn't equal up. It didn't measure up. And right now, I'm telling you that you need to equal up to mine. You see these 2 cups stand next to each other, okay? You need to close the gap. You need to get on my level and stop having me basically be your mom or be your dad. This is not why I got in the relationship, okay? That may shock the person, but that's what they need, okay? And that's what you need in order to gain some justice in your life, okay? You've been suppressing yourself for way too long, and it's about that time, especially Virgo season. Yeah, this 9 of Wands. You're like, if you don't get things together, like I know this may be a shock to you, and I never really spoke to you like this before, but I'm fully prepared to move on by myself because I know that I'm secure. I know I have the bag. I know that I'm going to be okay. Will you? I know I'm going to be good. Will you? I know I'm going to have a house. Will you? Okay, then. So stop crying over spilt milk and close the gap. Get your stuff together. It's time. It's 2020. Perfect, 2020 vision. Get it together. Okay? Sometimes people need tough love, Libra. Sometimes people need that tough love. You can't always want to, close the gap for people. They have to put the work in, and you deserve for someone to put that work in for you, don't you? You deserve that, don't you? Okay, then. And you know this. You know this. So with the 6 of Wands here for the outcome, I definitely see that this person starts making effort for some of you, okay? You see how you're this person here on this horse riding out like, okay, I'm going to leave with or without you. I'm moving forward with or without you. And they're like, okay, coming. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, I'm going to put my stick up. okay, I'm going to try and do what I can and meet you. You know, like for some of you, this person, they hear what you have to say and they're like, Libra's not playing. Like, I have to get my stuff together or they're going to leave me behind. Like, you know, because either way, you're going to be victorious with or without them. Okay, you're going to be victorious with or without them. And I feel like for you, with this situation happening as it does, with you stepping up to this person and like communicating with them and showing them this tough love, I feel like it allows a new sense of self-love to rise up within you, and a new sense of confidence, and like, wow, I'm so glad I did that. You know, like I can do this by myself. I don't need this person. I don't need anyone. I can be completely balanced by myself. I can provide for myself. I don't need another person outside of me to provide balance to me. I can provide that to myself. It's nice to have someone with me, but if they can't hang, then I'm gonna just leave them in the dust. Okay? I'm gonna say giddy up and leave you in the dust. And that's cool too, right? Like either way, I'll be victorious. But I feel like by you making this power move, you're definitely having this new beginning when it comes to your sense of self-love and self-worth, which is so beautiful, Libra. So congratulations to you for stepping up and saying what you have to say and not holding back for the 6th year in a row with this person. And congratulations for those relationships that have grown as a result and that will grow as a result and become more victorious, okay? Because for some of you, this person is going to step up. Like when you talk to them, that's like kind of what they needed to hear in order for them to get their gears grinding, okay? What's the message for Libra for September 2020? Message for Libra for September 2020. What's the message for Libra? Don't dim to fit in. Would you look at that? How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay? You have all of this stuff to share and you're sitting here giving it to someone that doesn't deserve it. Or you're sitting here dimming your light in order to keep things balanced and equal. But I feel like you're not doing that anymore. You're like, oh no, not anymore. I'm stepping up and I'm saying, you know, I'm speaking on it. I'm going to say what I have to say. I'm going to communicate how I feel because I've had enough. And I'm not dimming my light anymore. I'm not going to sit here and carry all of the weight of our relationship and allow you to sit here and sit back while I, you know, struggle to basically keep this alive. You need to pull your weight, and I'm not dimming my light anymore, right? How are you dimming to fit in? Don't dim your light to fit in with other people. All right, Libra, definitely be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely click the link below or hit me up on any of my social media to go ahead and book your personal divine session with me. And don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs in my playlist for September 2020. I hope that you all have a beautiful Virgo and Libra season. I will come back to go ahead and give you guys an update heading into your birth month. And I love you guys. Have a wonderful September. Bye.